What's up, YouTube? Now it's 15 Fairchild back today, going over some new cards. There have been a lot of new cards that I've wanted to kind of go over and stuff, and I would be here all day talking if I had to go over all the new cards that I thought were interesting or that I had opinions on, or I felt like I had the know-how of that clan or deck to give it an opinion on. So I'm just kind of break it up a bit, kind of just like my deck. So all the Gurt cards will be in a Gurt Video, all the Harry cards will be in a Harry video. We're starting off with all the Blaster cards though, because oh my god, I love the I have an SP Thing Saver and I have a Legionnaire Thing Saver, and I have the matching Blaster Blade Seeker for that Thing Saver and Legionnaire as well. Because oh my gosh, I love that deck so much. I don't care if it's not even that good right now, but it's gonna be getting better because it's getting support in the Aichi Legend deck, which I'm super hyped for. I can't wait for that. I'm going to probably be buying maybe 4 copies, so I can get everything in shiny, because I have a problem. I don't have a problem. Anyway, so far, we know there's going to be a new Blaster Blade. It's a Grade 3 Blaster Blade Exceed, or something like that. It's a Blaster Grade 3, so we need that. I'll be taking Alfred out for that, probably. Maybe, I don't know. It still makes Link Joker matchups a lot easier, because I can just... Anyway, that's not the point. We're not here to talk about that. So, these are new cards that have been, redesigned from the old Blaster cards. So we have Knight of Virtue Bedivere. So he's Grade 2, just like his original counterpart. And he is amazing. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm going to have space for him. But whatever, I'll figure something out. So, his skill is, on Rearguard Circle, Gem Break 1. When he attacks a Vanguard, if you have a unit with Alfred or Blaster Blade, or Blaster, on your Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, so you can have, Thing Saver Dragoness can be outside of Legion, can be my Vanguard, and I can have another Blaster on the other side. Doesn't matter. I just think another Alfred or Blaster unit, and he's a 12k attacker, which is pretty nice. It's less restrictive than Bedivere, except it's Gem Break. But I mean, we're at the day and age where everything's Gem Break, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, pretty good. But what makes him amazing for a Thing Saver Dragon is when Knight of Benevolence K is put in the same column as him, the K gets 2k power, meaning it's a 9k booster for your 21k line, but you Soul Charge 1, which I mean, is awesome, because, you can get more soul in your Thing Saver deck, because let's be real here, Blaster there's not enough way to get soul to make Thing Saver, consistent. That was kind of the only balancing factor in that card, for the fact that you could just hover a restand on your opponent whenever you wanted. So yeah. Pretty good. Now I've been thinking, Knight of Benevolence K. Wait a second, what is that? This is that. So his skill, he's like his old counterpart. He has the same sort of thing, which is basically when he attacks a Vanguard, if you have the Alfred or Blaster on your Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, he's a 10k attacker, so that's pretty nice. And then when it's placed on Rearguard Circle, choose a Knight of Bedivere in the same column as it, and it gets 2k power, and then you can countercharge 1. So basically, depending on who you call first, you can either countercharge or you can soul charge. I mean, both are pretty good. Both, the deck uses both the soul and the so I'm looking for, and gosh, and counterblast quite a bit. So you have your things there. I feel like K's effect is a little weaker, just because whatchamacallit, just because we have Barcgal, and Barcgal already countercharges anyway. So, but I mean, it's still pretty good. Next up, we have Little Tactician Meron. Meron got another rework. This is his third. Yes, this is third iteration. Because original, then there's the Liberator, and now there's this guy. He lost power, too, which is hilarious. So his skill is Counterblast, Gem Break 1, Counterblast 1. When it's placed on Rearguard Circle from your hand, so you can't, call it out with OG Alfred or, that Alfred starter and stuff, If you have Vanguard with Alfred or Blaster in its card name, which is really nice, because they're supporting Blasters, they're supporting, Alfreds as well. Search your deck for one card, call to Rearguard Circle, shuffle your deck, and that unit gets 3k power. In other words, you can call a Barcgal from your deck, which is pretty good, because then the Barcgal will be boosting, the Barcgal boosts the loot, that's 12k to 22k, so, you hit magic numbers with your rear guards. I mean, 15k guard isn't like anything amazing, but, like, not anything amazing, but more like, 15k guard isn't anything unique. Like, a lot of decks now can pump out 15k guard required rear guard attacks, but it's still a nice thing to have. You can just search your deck for any grade, for basically anything too. You can search for grade 3, grade 2, grade whatever the heck you need, and it gets 3k power, so it's pretty nice. And then lastly, we have Blue Scud Barcgal, because, full bow got a rework, so Barcgal needs a rework. He's basically full bow. So his skill is, Forerunner, Gem Break 1, Counterblast 1, put him in Soul, search your deck for up to one card with Alfred or Blaster in its card name, reveal it to your opponent, put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. This seems not that good. You're probably gonna just stick with Wingo Brave, honestly. Just because Wingo Brave can work on your grade 2 turn, which is nice. And also, Wingo Brave doesn't cost a Counterblast. Granted, Barcgal doesn't have to hit, but for the most part, Wingo Brave is just better because you don't have to use the Counterblast and you can use it a little bit earlier. And if you can use something that isn't Gem Break, most time it's usually better. Yeah, it's not, Wingo Brave isn't guaranteed, but let's be real here, folks. Who the heck guards the grade 2 Vanguard? And if they do, they're dropping quite a bit of hand early, which can also be dangerous anyway, because you have your Barcgal, you have your Barcgal loop, Floggle, Blaster Blade combos, so you can just straight up end the game before they even get to grade 3. It's not that common, but I want to say it's about as common and likely as they are to actually guard your grade 2 attack. So, yeah. Anyway, those are the Royal Paladin cards. Like I said before, I'll kind of go over, stuff that has come out in a bit, just because work and family staying with us, meaning I have literally, not that I don't have time to record, more like I don't have the quiet to record. But yeah, this has been Not Too Team Fairy Tale, signing out.